They were both immigrants in Britain who changed the face of music. George Frederick Handel and Jimi Hendrix also shared an address, living 200 years apart in adjoining 18th century townhouses. Now, 40 years after Hendrix's death, a new exhibition about his London years brings these two unlikely neighbours together.
Handel actually lived in the building next door, just the other side of this wall, number 25. At the time that Jimmy lived here, there was a blue plaque on the wall outside commemorating Handel's residence here, but it did sit on the wall between the two buildings. So I understand that Jimmy actually thought when they first moved in here that this was the building that Handel lived in. Other people thought that too. People used to come and ring on his doorbell and he'd take them inside and show them around his flat, convinced he was showing them around Handel's house.
The museum, devoted to Handel's life, uses the adjoining upstairs apartment where Hendrix lived as offices. Curators hope to raise money to restore the apartment to its 1960s glory and open it as a permanent Hendrix exhibition. For now, members of the public will be able to visit for 12 days this September.
We wanted to kind of touch on the man behind the music. I know that's a little cliche, but that's kind of what we wanted to look at. So objects that we have, like his work permit and various things in which he scribbled little notes and stuff like that.
The Hendrix exhibition is a bit of a shock next to the muted grey walls, oil paintings and harpsichords of the rooms devoted to Handel's life. There's also a copy of Hendrix's death certificate. He died in a London hotel on September 18th, 1970, aged 27. The certificate gives the archetypal rock and roll causes as inhalation of vomit and barbiturate intoxication. But, as Wyatt explains, the museum is leaving it up to the public to make up their own minds about his death.
I hope it's not the reason that people will come to the exhibition, because really what we want to celebrate is an extraordinary life. But yes, I'm sure, you know, that a lot of the stories about his death and what we've heard about his death, it's kind of ripe for all sorts of conspiracy theories.
The Hendrix exhibition runs until November 7th. Hilary Fox, The Associated Press.